Hey gang, and happy 420 day, which is April the 20th, 2023, which is the new moon. I might have said in my other video, full moon, but seriously, people, I was like going through some kind of I don't know. It was like a high spin of things that just start to happen since the 10th, last week, Monday. And from there, it took me on to so many different journey of really bumping into people. And I finally made this room, which is my, I guess, what do you call it? My day room or my sun room or my showroom. But this room, I really didn't like it, because it had an energy that wasn't me. And ever since, that day, it's just been like a whirlwind things that keep on coming into coincidence, alignment, and reason. And that's what April is all about. And I even missed out on my meditation Monday because I was like, I had so many things going on that I couldn't even remember until Wednesday, which is yesterday, which was the 19th, and it was the start of the solar eclipse. And today is April 20th, which is the new moon. And by coincidence, that my new machine that I made for both human as well as dog, so compact, because I listen to my customers, because they are my biggest feedback of knowledge. And I was able to curate this machine, a newer version, which is compact, weighs 7 pounds, and you can take it all over. And it was so happened that the dog daddy that I bumped into on the 10th literally came on over on the 11th. And don't forget to check it out on what he talked about and what he saw and what he is going to be part of this journey for Coco Jour to really expand for people of all walks of life. Before, these micro bubble machines were only made for like groomers or specialty. Some places was selling it for over $10,000. But this is the new now. And so really, today is really a day of alignment. And thanks to Facebook, I found out that this was a day that I met heaven. And that was my first machine that I made while I was living in Los Angeles. And it's a whole different journey of how all of this started. And that's what it is that it's been 8 years since I first left, literally around this time of the month, to begin my journey out in Los Angeles, the city of Angel. And so that's why I dedicate my next machine called Angel, because the city of Angel really taught me a lot about human, a lot about things that I wasn't aware of, that I experienced. And a lot of people don't know that I was literally scouted and handpicked by a very famous person who is a very well-known guru, a yoga guru. I didn't even apply or did anything. I just so happened to know his Japan mom, who I used to work for. And you see how coincidence aligned? And in life, I always believe that there's always a reason for a season for a lifetime. And that lifetime journey will really starts to curate if you let it curate for you. And I've been so fortunate to always look around me and around what the universe is giving me and taking the time to really appreciate and really understand what exactly my journey, my purpose, and my ikigai. You know, it's so interesting. Some people right now are going through this transition. And then really the transition of life, if you look at my other YouTube video on my Wellness Wednesday, I talk about transition. And really transition starts from the end. And when you end something, that's when you flip what you've done into knowledge, which is your most strongest power, as well as your blueprint on how you want to utilize these tools, these knowledge, and most of all, the journey that you discover more about yourself. I've been very, very fortunate to be able to really live my life. You know, sometimes I look back and wish, maybe I should have been, you know, had kids, or I should have been married, or I should have been doing XYZ. But the cards was not aligned for me. And it just didn't work in my favor. And so, you know, living a life where I'm able to really explore my life journey, and everyone has that. It's just a matter of figuring out that when is that transition. And when you look back today, I mean, it's aligned. I can't describe this. It's like I'm tripping out myself, and right now is 12. You know, I got to take a picture of it, you know, because the numbers are going to start to align. You're going to start seeing double numbers or numbers alignment of things. And that's what it's all about. As we really, for me, sorry, but I found this yesterday. I saw this guy that was like Moscow Muse. I have a super cute cup, and I haven't drank for a very long, long time. It's because I choose not to. And today is a day of celebration on April 20th, because it's time for me to celebrate the launch of my new Miracle Micro Bubble machine, Angel, named after the city of Angel. You know, and that is like really the icing on the cake, that sometimes you never know what you decide to just let go and let the universe take you to your journey. And people say, we don't have that time. I thought I didn't have the time. But that was a time I said, wow, I had 5 people died in 1 year, 11 years ago, you know, and very, very special people in my life that really hurt. And I had my store, I had things going, I had really a ton of great things happening to me out here in Hawaii. But then I thought, I took that advice from my lawyer and my accountant to just step back, close it, because there's something else that could be bigger and better than being locked down into something that I was getting burnt out, literally burnt out. And that's why I got into my second car accident. And, I did the norm, whatever they told me to do, drink stuff myself with pills and medications and all these things that I wasn't creating anything but a disillusion of my life. But now I can sit back today and enjoy this room. I literally found these people because I had to take my car down to get it fixed, and then the next to it, I saw these whole bunch of people doing construction. I was like, wow, I wish they could do my room. And let me tell you, it was incredible. These were the first contractor that came exactly at 8 o'clock and finished this whole thing at 1 o'clock. Like, and so things, what I'm trying to say is, when you let the universe play its role, because they are stronger forces that actually watch over you. And when you just really believe in a process, and some people said, gosh, believing in a process, there's no such thing as that. But that's how I was. But somehow, some way, some unknown reason, through many different. One day I'm going to talk all about my journey out in Los Angeles and what happened to me literally 8 years ago, where I packed my bags and thought I was going to just take a look at this place called the City of Angel in Los Angeles for 5 days. But instead, I came back home. And then in May, I packed up my bags and thought I would leave out there for the next 6 years. And so you never know what journey and what things you learn. And this is a true testimonial about life's journey, because I literally never thought how 8 years ago, 8 will flip around on what I learned that I truly implemented into my angel machine. And so you can read more about it and get one literally for yourself. The dog daddy is coming back in June, and I'm sure he's going to pick up one, and because he's traveling all around for his new journey. It's so interesting on how you meet people. And literally how I met this person is because of a tragedy that I got into my car accident. I was sick and tired of taking medication and doing all these things that, they recommend for you to do. And it just didn't fit in my lifestyle. And so that's how I really took it seriously. and started doing yoga. And that's when I got the aha moment, like what I was doing, Bikram hot yoga, that is the same thing what I'm doing with my technique, menopause, to detox the dogs from the inside out. And so life really kind of create this wheel of balance. And so those of you who are going through this stage of life, you know, or if you are seeking what is your journey, what is and what, because, you know, there's a famous saying that goes, you really born into life with nothing. And you leave the world with nothing. And in between is what you create, a meaningful journey within yourself, your love, and that's why there is a difference between, I always remember this saying, you can be plucking with a chicken or you can be flying with the eagle. And once you understand and how to soar yourself like a phoenix or like an eagle, you get to see things in a much broader view of life. And it's not about who's much better or who much is much more superior, because like I just said, you born with nothing, you leave with nothing. And what you create in between is your karmic life of what you seek and what you create. Some people just keep on living life really for others, or can't find themselves, or doing the same old and complain every single day. And that's if you decide to change that mindset. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you work for an office, if you work for Social Security, if you work for the city and county, if you work for the dentist, work for the gym, work as a waiter, whatever. It's really what makes you who you are, whether it's on your on time of what kind of career business you do. But what's more important is who you are, what you are, and what you're going to be each and every single day. Like they say, like bringing back Brady by Shana na 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 na. You know who you are and what you're gonna be. Shana na 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 na. And those kind of really pure energy of truth. And so during this April 20th, and I'm taking this time to really take advantage of this Mercury retrograde coming literally tomorrow. Like, knock on wood that the last 2 weeks has taken me to such a spin cycle that, like I said, I hardly drink, but come pie with this Moscow Mule, which just tastes, like the guy said, this thing tastes good. It is good. I haven't had one for so long. And so sometimes in life, when you don't know when the celebration is there, it is. I have to say it is. Because I really stay true to my belief system and somehow believed really the process. And so it's never too late, no matter how old or how young, how smart, how dumb, how whatever. It comes down to you, really you. I remember way back when I was in my 20s when I was told by my boss in front of my parents, I don't know what's wrong with your daughter. I don't know if she's smart or she's stupid. But it's better to be acting stupid than being acting smart. My mom got it. My dad was furious. What's the matter with that guy? Why you call my daughter stupid? Who the hell do you think he is? And my mom said, no, listen to what he said. And so life is really, when you start to understand the process, yeah, you know, bees don't just become queen bees. Bees work hard to gain that knowledge, that respect, and most of all, that space. You can't just all of a sudden think you earn that space. You earn it because you work for it. And so, really, April is really a time to start opening up, because this new world is really something that's really going to change a lot. And just so happened today, SpaceX just boom, where they can carry 1,000 sumo wrestler in that spaceship. Who knows what's going to happen, because, a couple of days ago, the U.S. military found some kind of orbs floating around in the Middle East. So there's going to be a lot of interesting things, maybe ET things, a lot. Because there's going to be a truth and there's going to be a reality and there's going to be things that you decide to really come and figure out and choose. And so life is really at this pinnacle point when you have this alignment of solar eclipse, the new moon where you set your new intention today, and tomorrow is the Mercury retrograde. But really, the Mercury retrograde, people get, and really, honestly, 20 something years ago, people didn't know what it meant. But it's really a time to step back from contracts, step back from really committing yourself to things and really giving you space to reevaluate anything to do with RE. Renew, recycle. Remember your past. Remember how you can create your future. But it all starts with that end. And literally happened. That end happened during, like I said, full moon. So, it's a cycle of life that we have to understand. By using this knowledge of what I'm saying, some people, go really deep into astrology and talk all about Pisces and Capricorn and all these other astrology signs. But I take all of that away and I combine it into really talking about life, what my journey's experiences, and how I utilize life messages, the universe messages, whether it's through astrology, whether it's through numbers, whether it's through angels of sources. And these sources of things that comes in many different voices, of shapes, of sizes, memories, in between people, and all that stuff which we call life's journey. And so, in short, this video is really about this Coco Jar Corner. It's really about giving that tone of your life. April 2023 is really a time for the next 3 days to align yourself and get ready to really spend some time to relax, to rejuvenate, to reevaluate, and to review all of your check mark to make sure, you know, for the next couple weeks, because I think Mercury retrograde lasts till May 14th. So give yourself a break. Take it easy. Really take it easy. I haven't had one of these for, the last time, I think, I don't know, I had a really great um Mew is in San Francisco. Yeah, I had to drive all the way out there. I went all the way out to Gilroy's. I was like, woo, the city of garlic. That's one great thing about City of Angels, Los Angeles. I learned how to drive all over. It was great. So I'm going to get back to LA soon and take care of all of my people who really supported me 100 billion% the last 8 years. The new friends I made, the wealth of information that I gain, and I literally use it to create my angel machine, named after to the city of Angel, and to all the angels out there to enjoy. Really, I mean, look at my hair. I was looking at it, it's like growing so much, and my skin is incredible. Oh my God, you really gotta get this machine. I can't say more, because your body is created with water. All these airborne, all this chemical, all this toxin, all of this, say goodbye, because Coco Jour is here to stay. So don't forget to check out our website at www.cocojor.com. Learn more about our products and services. And if you want to have a free discovery call, I'd love to speak with you. If I can't able to speak with you, one of my great team will be there. So on behalf of Coco Jour, 21 years next month, and we're counting more years to give you the greatest, finest products that we created out with Coco Jour Japan, and a lot with so much other collaboration. So stay tuned. And really, it's really the health and wealth of life, with really understanding the true essence. Hey, the only way to do it is from the inside out and see the beauty that you have. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once again, kampai, cheers for making today happen on April 20th, the new debut of my Angel Miracle Micro Bubble Machine, and all these alignment of life. Aloha. Mm.